Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be studying the Introduction to Trigonometry, Exercise 8.1. Let's look at the first question. It's always important in all trigonometry questions to draw a figure. Make sure you mark the right angle. Now, here we are given that AB is equal to 24 centimeter and BC is equal to 7 centimeter. What then is the value of AC? We are going to use the Pythagoras theorem to find this. This is a right angle triangle, so clearly we use the Pythagoras theorem. Therefore, 7 square plus 24 square will give us AC square. AC square is therefore the root of 625. We know the root of 625 is 25 centimeter then. Now, we are being told to find sine A and cos A. Now, let's find sine A, which is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side to angle A? I have marked it, its side BC. Therefore, our formula now then is used to show us that this will be equal to 7 by 25. Similarly, we are also required to find out cos A. That is adjacent by hypotenuse. So the side adjacent to angle A is AB, which is AB by AC, and this is equal to 24 by 25. Now, what we next have to find is sine C. We have to be careful in marking the opposite side, which is AB. Therefore, this will be 24 by 25. Then we have to calculate cos C, which is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. The side adjacent is BC, and therefore it will be 7 by 25. As soon as you find out any value, it's important to mark it on the figure. Let's move on to the second question. Let's first write down all the data that we've been given. What then is QR? Now, using the Pythagoras theorem, we come to this conclusion that 169 minus 144 will give us 25. Therefore, QR will be root of 25, that's 5 centimeter. Now, it tells us to find tan P, right? Tan is equal to opposite by adjacent. Side opposite to P is QR, and the side adjacent is going to be PQ, which will give us 5 by 12. What is cot R? Again, the side adjacent to angle R is going to be QR, and the side opposite is going to be PQ. This will be giving us 5 by 12 again. Now, what the question has asked us is to find tan P minus cot R, which will then give us 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12. That's 0. Therefore, the answer here is 0. It's quite a simple question. Let's move on to the next question. Here, it's an interesting type of question where we are given the value of sine A, and therefore now we have to find all the different sides to calculate the other values of A. Now, let's mark this carefully. We know the side opposite to angle A is BC. Therefore, this will be BC by AC, that's the hypotenuse. Given that we know it's equal to 3 by 4, BC will be 3x and AC will be 4x. Since they haven't given us any units such as centimeters, it's crucial to take x as that unit. Now, what then is AB? Again, using the Pythagoras theorem, we are going to get 16x square minus 9x square, which will give us 7x square. Now, AB is equal to the root of 7x square, which is equal to root 7x. Therefore, what we do is adjacent by hypotenuse. The adjacent side is clearly AB by AC, and therefore this will be root 7 by 4. Now for tan A, it's the opposite side, that is BC by AB, which will be 3x by root 7x, which is 3 by root 7. Now, we obviously have to rationalize it since there is an irrational number in the numerator. This makes it 3 root 7 by 7. On to the next question. It's given that 15 cot A is equal to 8. Now, obviously mark the figure and mark the 90-degree angle. Now, we know that cot A is equal to adjacent by opposite side. That is, it's going to be AB by BC. Now, 15 cot A is equal to 8. That is, 15 into AB by BC will give us 8. We transpose 15 to the denominator of the RHS, and therefore AB will be equal to 8x and BC will be equal to 15x. Again, we take x because we don't have a defined unit given to us. What then is AC? We'll use Pythagoras theorem here. Therefore, 8x the whole square plus 15x the whole square will give us AC the whole square. This will be giving us 289x the whole square. AC is equal to 17x, since that's the root of 289x square. Now that we have found that, we have to find sine A and secant A. Sine A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. That is BC by AC, right? And secant A is equal to hypotenuse by the adjacent. Now, again, identify the sides correctly and be careful while doing this. Take your time. This will give us 15x by 17x. Again, x and x get cancelled, so 15 by 17. Now, the adjacent side to A is AB. Therefore, this will be 17x by 8x, that is 17 by 8. Keep in mind to write the conclusions after you're done. Let us now move on to the fifth question. Here we are given the value of secant theta. Now, what we have to do is find the other trigonometric ratios. We know that secant theta is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent, right? Here I have marked angle A as theta. Therefore, that will be AC by AB. And that's equal to 13 by 12. So AC is equal to 13x and AB is equal to 12x. Now, we need to find BC. Again, we'll use the Pythagoras theorem. 13x the whole square minus 12x the whole square will give us BC the whole square. That is 25x square, and the root of 25x square is BC, that is 5x. Now, given that we have found all these values, since we are being told to calculate every other ratio, it will be useful to just figure out the opposite side and the adjacent side to theta. The opposite side is BC and the adjacent side will be AB. The hypotenuse is clearly AC. Now, sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. That is BC by AC, which is going to give us 5 by 13. Next, we have to find out cos theta, that is adjacent by hypotenuse, which is AB by AC, which is 12 by 13, since x and x get cancelled. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent, that is BC by AB, which will give us 5 by 12. Now, we also have to find out all the other ratios, that is cosecant and secant and cot. Cosecant will be 13 by 5. Secant will be hypotenuse by adjacent, that is 13 by 12. And cot theta will be adjacent by opposite, that is 12 by 5. Now, you might notice a common pattern here if you observe carefully. Do you have any guesses? You'll see that sine theta and cosecant theta's fractions are reciprocal to each other, and cos theta and secant thetas are reciprocals, and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta here. Therefore, cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sine theta, secant theta is 1 by cos theta, and cot theta is 1 by tan theta. These are things that you've already learned, but I thought it will be useful to once again observe them here. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.